Niggas be joning, the package get flown in, everything golden. Niggas be legging like we come from Poland. Stay with protection, get bounced like a Trojan. That thing go pound, I ain't talk about cold. Might die with the metal, I feel like I'm low. If this shit ain't on me, then I feel like I'm loafing. Dead serious like the Joker when joking.
If a monster is in there, the blanket is definitely gonna protect you.
Come on, blanket, you got me, bro.
Who do that shit? Ostriches, they stick their head in the dirt and shit, and think ain't nobody about to see their whole body. Just
and it's like, as long as you keep your toes under this blanket, you good.
Right. I just think if you keep your feet out the blanket, something would get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I guess I was just a rebellious child because I was like, fuck it. Whatever happens, gonna happen.
I know that's right.
Yeah. I wasn't fucking with it. You ain't gonna catch me saying Bloody Mary, but I'm like, if it comes, it comes. There ain't shit I can do at this point.
bad.
Like, you are new to the darkness. I was born into it. It has molded. Fuck you, man. We going to sleep no matter what.
Smack Machiavellianness. But yeah, what it do, y'all? It is the Smacked Podcast. I am one of, but two today of your hosts, TL the Esse. Arriba. We're here with Miss Deen, the lovely, multifaceted. And then we got special guest / host. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Sherell Rowe. I am the co-host of the Joe Ice in the Morning Show on 101 Jams, and I am a singer-songwriter.
Yes.
I'm just Boone The Engineer.
Very modest, sir. Very modest. But yeah, how y'all feeling?
Cool. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good. Thank you for inviting me.
Thanks for coming out. We just did the interview and all that.
Yeah.
That's all right. So, anything off Bucks on the top of y'all head y'all want to talk about?
So what do you like? What do you normally talk about? You guys just like random stuff, whatever.
Yeah, basically. We cover DMV topics, then we take it outside and just bounce ideas off each other, random topics.
So what's some DMV topics y'all want to talk about? What's going on in the DMV this week?
Is it mumbo sauce or mambo sauce?
Mumbo.
I call it mumbo sauce.
Yeah,
Mumbo
sauce.
What you call it, mambo?
Mumbo. I say mumbo sauce.
Right.
Who says mambo sauce?
I don't know.
An outsider. That's how
right.
you know.
That's how you know that.
Somebody's not from the area.
Mambo sauce.
Hey, we ain't dancing over here, man.
I tried to explain to somebody what it was. They was like, "Is that ketchup?" I'm like, nah.
Yeah, they just like disrespected. That ketchup, nah.
This is way more complex than just ketchup. So many ingredients that go into the mumbo sauce. I don't understand.
The bounce beat goes into mumbo sauce.
Yeah, right.
One of my followers to talk about gas prices.
Oh, you don't want to talk about that.
Look, listen.
Them joints is higher than Whitney and Bobby at the Source Award.
You know what's crazy is though? I don't care how much, how high it goes. I'm only gonna put 10 on 5.
I understand. That should get you somewhere until it's like $9 a gallon.
I actually put 87 in my car today, y'all. Oh man. I can't.
So usually mid.
No, I use because I have a charger, so I usually put 93 in it, just because it needs. But I put 87 in my car today.
You drive fast?
No, it's just for show.
It's
just for show.
I don't believe it.
It's just for show.
I don't believe it.
Yeah,
Not
I don't
at
have a
all.
choice. I gotta put 93.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you have a Benz, right?
Yeah. No choice.
Yeah. No. Today I put 87.
Nice flex.
I was like, they're not about to play me. Like, I'm not doing this. You got to play in your whole life. I got invited to a couple things. I was like, nope.
Okay.
Nah, not today.
Gas prices go back down.
Y'all got some gas money? I pull up.
This is when the real sugar daddy stuff start happening.
Facts. And they gonna be struggling too, cause gas hitting everybody.
Man, I remember back when the Jeezy album first came out, Thug Motivation 101.
That was my shit.
It came out at the same time when Bush and them fucked up. And remember when gas stations ran out of gas?
Yeah.
I remember I went over by the Legend. It was like I had to drive from the Legend all the way to Clinton to find gas.
The Legend has been shut down for
ever.
Years.
I used to go to the comedy jumps there.
If you start seeing
What are
people
they
riding
doing?
by on horses,
Yep.
don't be surprised now, because I'll rent a horse quick. I'll be like, look, I'm about to get on this horse.
Put a nice ass
You better
sound
be like,
system.
yeah.
What?
Talk about
Had
putting
a fucking- Yeah, had a rims
I'm still
on that
gonna follow all the
motherfucker.
traffic laws. I'm gonna stop at the red lights, everything. It's just like I got a
No.
horse now.
Don't do that because it's
Now, that's
gonna be
done on a
niggas
whole
out
nother
here
level
with
right
horses
there.
with Jordans and shit on. Like I
Right.
just,
It's a
You
nigga
know
out
niggas gonna
Clinton
take it
that
to a
stay
whole
riding
nother
with the
level.
horse though. He was on to something.
he was
I-
what?
I'm
Hold
with
up.
It's a nigga out Clinton that stay riding the horse. Like he wear a cowboy hat.
Oh yeah,
He
they
might
have
randomly
smart.
like stables out there.
and
But
they
this
do.
is look. It's at this point now that I wish I would have got the electric car sooner. Like I was thinking
Oh,
about getting
no.
it. I should have just got an electric car.
Electric cars are the worst.
Why you say that?
iRobot.
Oh my god.
I-
So look, I took a trip. I rented a Tesla thinking I was doing something stunting, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, bet we're gonna go out of town. I'm gonna get the family. You're gonna get a Tesla, right? Nigga, I could curse.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
all right.
Shit,
So-
we already-
The trip was only supposed to take 3.5 hours. It took 3 hours getting there, 3.5 getting there. Coming back, it took me almost 9.5 hours.
you had to keep charging. that?
Yes, bro. So unless you have a supercharger, you're sitting there forever. And then you got this percentage thing where you can't drive over. So like, say like if it says the next gas station is in 15 miles, but you got to drive 30 miles an hour to get there. If you go over 30 miles an hour, you're going to be short. And there ain't no gas. Right. That sucked. It
So I've
sucked.
never heard any of those stories.
Me
But the
neither.
Tesla
It
drivers
sucks.
I know love their Teslas.
Tell them that they take road trips with.
So I don't know.
That was the
Yeah,
worst
because
car.
every gas station not gonna have this joint you can plug up at.
Yeah.
A lot
Nope.
of them do,
I had to
but
Google
everyone
'em.
don't.
I had to Google.
You can find 87.
But eventually, that's going to be the direction that all the car companies are going to go in. Everybody's going to have electric cars at some point. They're going to get rid of the gas cars.
Can't. You can't. How you gonna get rid of an old school?
I mean, but it's just that's going to be the majority. I'm not saying it's going to
iRobot.
be like tomorrow, but like 10 years from now, everybody's going to be driving electric cars.
What about the cars that's gonna fly?
Yeah, I might
Can't
want
wait
one.
for them joints.
I want one. So
You
when
gotta
I'm
have a
mad,
pilot's license.
when I'm mad, I can just leave.
We're gonna work on that.
See, but that's a whole nother thing though. Now niggas gotta learn how to fly. You know what I'm saying?
I've been
you're
flying. I
not
can
you're
do
not
that.
driving no more. Now you gotta learn how to fly and then like
Niggas be
navigate
driving
the
without-
air.
We could do it.
We gotta
Niggas drive
navigate the
without
air.
licenses now, so that's
All
gonna be
day.
dangerous.
All
That's
day.
gonna
I
be
can
very
only
dangerous.
imagine.
Come
Bro,
on,
this
think
is you,
about it.
Slim. Come on.
Think about it. Who won the war? World War II. Who won the war? It was the black people
You right.
flying the airplanes.
You right.
We got this.
The red
You right
tail.
about
Come on now, we got this
Yeah.
shit.
Right.
Give us a fucking video. Let's pass the J around. Everybody
But
focus.
see, that's
Everybody
what I'm saying.
focus.
Can you imagine like people hide trying to drive,
Yeah,
try
hot
to fly
flying and shit.
the
Yeah,
damn
me.
cop?
Yeah,
Someone.
Like
Oh shit! Oh
I ain't
shit!
got time.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? What, you
I
gonna
will
pull me
be-
over?
Y'all tweaking.
That
you
car
gotta
been,
catch me first.
that
Pull
car
over.
been sitting in midair for the past 10 minutes. Ain't moving out. No, not one bit.
Oh no, we
Because
gonna
they
be
hide.
moving. We already not gonna be moving
that ain't me.
fast.
That's-
But we gonna be moving.
In a circle.
We're moving
Like,
to
what are they
Curtis.
doing up
But they
there?
say that's courtesy flying.
And imagine drunk
Yeah.
flying.
Nah,
Nah,
see,
we ain't doing that.
y'all seen the movie when Denzel was drunk when he was a
Oh yeah.
pilot?
Yeah,
When
that's
he flipped the
facts.
plane
They was a
upside
different
down?
breed.
Somebody flipped the plane upside down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He did that shit to save him and shit.
Right.
It was alright.
But then
Oh,
later
no.
on, it turned out he was really drunk.
Yeah.
You never seen that movie?
No.
Yeah, Denzel.
That go to show you right there.
It wasn't one of his top ones.
No, it was that was one of the
Yeah, it's a sneaky.
under the
movie.
rug. Little
It wasn't a John Q.
or
Yeah.
training day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think of all the issues. It's going to take a minute for everybody to get used to the whole flying instead of driving on a street or a road.
Mm.
Because again, you got to teach
People
people.
be
you gotta
scared of
teach
heights.
Yeah,
It's
and you're
a
gonna have to
whole
teach
bunch
people
I'm
how to.
definitely afraid of heights.
Yeah,
But
you
I
probably
can't
not
do
gonna get
it.
in a flying car. I ain't
shit,
gonna
yes
hold
I
you.
am. Because if I'm in control of it, I'm good.
I can do heights before
That's
water.
facts.
So if you can control the amusement park ride, you'll get on it.
Hell no. I don't do
That's
amusement park rides.
different, though.
I do not like roller coasters.
It's different.
I can't. Nope.
So that means you don't like relationships.
Well, I guess not because I don't do roller coasters at all.
Man,
Not my thing.
that's that's
So
crazy.
when you go to amusement park, you the one that's like just waiting by.
Yep. I'm like,
I'll
I'll be
play
at the
some
games.
games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be at the game. You catch me at the food stand. I'm not getting on this ride.
So you stand
I've
next
got
to the
cussed
water
out
ride and
every
get
single
wet.
time I've went to the amusement park with my friends, or I'm going to the water park.
You at least do the bumper cars?
I do that.
What about the
What about the
swings?
swings?
I was
Yeah.
just
I,
about to
I
ask
do the
that.
swings too. That's safe. But even that was like
That's
I was
risky.
like, I don't-
I ain't gonna hold you.
keep going around and around and around. Like,
You remember the Joker's Jinx?
That was one of my favorite
Right.
drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So I had bought these earrings, right?
Hey, bro, try talking to the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I bought these
bad.
earrings, right? I spent like almost $500 for just one earring, right?
So for the pair, it was a bang.
No, it was just one earring.
Oh, you only got one.
Right.
All right.
So the joke. So look, I get the joke, right? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good because I just got my ears pierced. So I'm thinking like, you know what I'm saying? I'm all right? We go to Six Flags, bro. I get on that damn Joker's Jinx. I get off the joint. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where my ring? Where'd it go?
Hell nah.
Because you know when it starts off, it's just,
Knock the back of your head on
Yeah.
the seat and shit.
yeah, that was $500.
Crying.
And ever since that ride,
Hey, I'd have said, hey, bro, can y'all stop the ride? Let me check. Oh, but
Everybody.
dang, it could have been anywhere.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
bitch in the wind.
You're right, that shit
That
gone.
motherfucker is so
That
loose
motherfucker
at that
gone.
point.
you remember that ride that goes like, it goes like this and then it stops upside down and it comes back down? It's like the ship or whatever it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it
And
goes,
then just it's
Yeah, I'm not
swirls
doing
and
yeah,
stuff.
it just sits up. So I had all this change in my pocket, right? Because I had all these quarters. Because I brought all my quarters.
You
'cause
don't
I
be
was-
thinking before you get on
No,
the
I
ride. You
did
do the
think.
most. You got
So look, I brought all these quarters, right?
Earrings,
Because
Right.
change.
so this ain't happening at the same
dangerous.
time, right? This happened at different times. But
All right.
I brought all this change because of the arcade games. So I had all these quarters, but I didn't think to play the games first.
you was straight on the rides.
And all of that shit just.
Straight on the rides.
It was like $20 in quarters.
Damn.
Just flying off everybody.
Bro, you could have killed somebody, bro.
For real.
That shit was just flying there.
Literally.
That's funny.
What do y'all think about this weather?
I
You
mean,
know it's supposed to snow this weekend?
Yeah.
that's
I kinda
crazy.
like it.
That's crazy.
What? We just had 70-degree weather.
Kind
How?
of like it.
But you know,
I'm
DMV
not.
weather is so bipolar.
Not this bipolar.
Yeah.
This is OD right here.
Kind of like. But you know, it always snows at least once in March.
We already got snow in February. Was it February or January?
It was.
It was enough. I don't need no more.
that was
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Because I had to drive through that bullshit.
I just
While
hate
it was
I hate the summer. I hate sweating.
I'm not really looking for. I
The
like
summer,
summer,
oh my
but I'm not
Shout
really
out
looking
to
forward to
sundress
it.
season.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Sundresses.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all make no damn sense.
I don't know what it is about a woman with a sundress on and them little house
Stripes.
shoes.
You
know what I'm talking about?
And the house shoes.
Them little house shoes things.
the
if you
fur
want.
over them?
Yes, you don't talk about. Oh my goodness.
Funny as shit.
Yep.
Oh, see.
Or don't let them have on some mismatched socks.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? See, they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? See, guys know what the mismatched socks mean.
Y'all don't make no fucking sense.
All right, look, let me ask y'all a question, right? So, if y'all catch y'all best friend's significant other out cheating,
Mm-hmm.
are y'all snitching?
Nope.
It's none of my business.
Oh,
Bro
why?
code. Bros
Nope.
before
Y'all not
codes
snitching?
or
bro
whatever.
code. That's a girl.
Yeah.
That's his girl.
I said
So
nothing.
if it's his best friend's girl he caught cheating, is he gonna tell his
Oh.
boy?
And then the nigga might get mad at me.
Right.
You're jealous. Nigga,
right.
what?
You're lying.
You know what? Fuck it. Fuck
You're
it.
lying.
You're not gonna say
So
nothing.
we're not even gonna get there. We
You know the messenger always dies.
always, man.
I mean,
you ain't seen
you
Sparta?
know what? I've experienced that.
Right.
I've experienced that before, so I get it. I had a friend who her boyfriend constantly kept hitting on me, and I would let it go at first because I was just like, I'm not gonna entertain this. I just don't, and I don't want to, upset her. But it got to a point where it was OD, and so then I ended up telling her about it, and she got mad at me.
Was it your fault that he was hitting on you? I mean, like, what'd you have on at this
First
day?
of all,
What did you
this is
have on
what we not about to do. This is what we not about to do. That's the first thing a man always say. Well, what was you wearing? Doesn't matter.
Was you
can
cooking at the
control
time?
yourself. And so my
How
whole
was
thing,
you cooking?
right? He couldn't help it, so she got mad at me because, of course, he denied it and made it seem like it was me. And I'm just like, never again, yo, never again.
They,
some
all they
light-skin
gonna do
issues,
is
man.
deny it anyway.
Right? And they're gonna believe.
Look,
They're
man.
gonna believe
Sometimes
that.
you just
this
gotta
is-
let things unfold.
Yeah. Or
Are they still together?
I don't know. Honestly, I haven't talked. This was like years. It's probably been almost 20 years. since
Oh,
that.
she wasn't your friend anyway.
Hey,
She
hit me
wasn't
on
your friend
FaceTime
anyway.
real quick, bro. Do a sweep of the room. Hey, bro, this don't like that.
That's
He'd be like, hold on, go back.
Hold up, bro. Is that-
Go back.
Oh shit! I didn't even know she was in here, bro. That's crazy. You want to talk to her?
Hey, hold on, fool. Hold on.
Hey, the police on the phone. Police want to talk to you.
God dang. So, all right. So both of y'all. Oh, okay. So the radio and songwriting, right? Do you use those therapeutically, or is it like, just a...
So songwriting used to be therapeutic for me. Definitely was a way for me to express like how I was feeling or whatever was going on in my head. Radio is more just like fun. Like I said, I'm at a point now where and no matter what I do in life, I just want to be able to have fun doing it. Right. And like I said, I like to genuinely be myself. I've learned a lot. I've been through a lot. I've learned a lot. I'm actually happy about everything that I've been through, whether it was good or bad, because it's really, really taught me stuff, and it's shown me a lot. It's shown me so much about myself, the things that I needed to fix, because we're so quick to always point out everybody else's flaws, and even no matter certain situations you want to say, well, that person, but there's things that I took away from it about myself too, and so anything that I do now is genuinely just being myself.
That's lit.
What made you start doing your podcast?
Shout out to DMV Hoods and News. I was working with bruh. He was showing his podcast, and I was doing the camera stuff. And then they moved to another place, and they had like an actual production team. So I'm like, I like this. We could do this. So I started it to give people a taste of the DMV, and then have different people come on and explain their perspectives and what they do.
Right.
So
Right.
Just an Apollo sit down.
Yeah.
Dean, what about you? What's your story?
Well, pretty much I met TL at a comedy show.
Gang members.
Yeah. And then we connected again at a coalition event. And we just started the podcast like June last year.
Okay.
It's been going strong.
Were you doing anything else before the podcast?
Just living my life.
Okay.
Be real with you.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
That's what you needed. You supposed to be doing that.
Yeah.
And comedy. She was doing comedy as well.
Not as much as I should be, but I was doing comedy.
Oh, you used to
Let's
stand
not
up?
forget.
Yeah.
Let's not
Tell me a joke. You funny?
Yeah. Oh, yes. I
Does you
love
hate that?
it.
Right now.
say something funny.
Yeah, don't you hate that?
Make
shit?
me laugh.
You're right, man.
What did the frog say to the preacher?
No, that's good though, man. Like I said, living your life and just genuinely you never know where life is going to take you. Because I honestly never thought in a million years that I would do radio, ever. That was like the furthest thing from my mind. So
How is that? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh, no,
like,
you're fine.
In modern times, not modern times, but like modern times now, like the radio is more like
you think
secondary.
Yeah, because people don't really listen to it because you have all these different streaming like apps now, like Tidal and Spotify, and so people mostly listen to that now. But funny enough, there are a lot of people that do still listen to radio. So it's just it's nothing really different about it. You still do the same thing. It's just about like us, we do the morning show, so we like to brighten people's mornings. We're from like 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So we we get you when you're waking up, when you're in traffic. So it's like we have it's like high energy. Yeah, we pre-record a lot of our shows. Mm-hmm. But we like to keep the energy high because when people waking up trying to get to work, it's just like some people are dragging. So it's just like we just like to keep the energy real high.
I'm one of them. When I'm on the commute, those radio shows give me life sometimes. Like, from the music that is played to the content that y'all talk about, definitely appreciate it.
Yeah.
Do you hit a J on your morning commute? No, she doesn't.
Yes. Some days I do. Okay, so like the window that I have from dropping my children off to going to work is very little because I work around the corner from my youngest son's school. So I do tap the J a few times before I go in, and I make sure I spray. I have to do a walkthrough, spray and walk, and then I go to work. Yeah. I think everybody know at this point that I come in there because I'm docile. Like if I don't, I'm not as cheerful in the morning. Mm-hmm. It's given don't talk to me because I haven't had coffee.
I haven't had my medicine.
Yeah.
How many J's do you average a day?
You say what now?
How many J's do you average a day?
I'm a lightweight, so maybe one.
She smokes good gas, so I wouldn't say she's a lightweight. I'll say she smokes some exotic, and it doesn't really.
So she don't need as much.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I like the clean.
And then she like a top of J and put that shit out. Mm-hmm. Most niggas, well, I don't know about y'all, but I've recently started doing shit like that. I hit half that joint, put it out.
Oh yeah.
But usually I'm facing this bitch, and I don't care how high I am, I'm gonna finish.
No,
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Don't ever go with me to LA. I'm gonna tell you going to. Oh my God, I'm gonna make sure you tap out. I'm going. I swear to God, bro. Ask anybody.
So how many
Hold
days
on.
do you average?
Yeah.
Right.
A day?
Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
Probably like 2-3 ounces.
Oh wow.
That nigga ain't say J's.
Yeah. That's because I smoke with everybody.
I was about to. All right, so let's get into a little bit what you do, cause like you ain't really explaining. I'm just the engineer.
I just sit there.
No,
Yeah.
you are an engineer, but you
No,
hold on.
bruh,
The first time I met bruh, he said in a text message, "Yeah, bro, I'm about to pick this body up real quick and drop it off. I'll be there." I'm like, I ain't even respond. Did I respond? I did not even respond. I'm like, this nigga wild as shit. That's all I
But I was
was
dead
myself,
serious. I was
fuck
dead
that.
serious
He
though.
pulled up and he was like, "Yeah, bro, I just had to drop a body." And he explained why he had to drop a body.
You
Like
want
it was
tissue?
work related
Yeah, well,
and shit.
it's like a coroner in a sense.
Oh, okay.
But that shit was crazy. Like
Yeah.
I got good men that ain't never said no shit like that. Be like,
I'm telling you,
to go
because
drop
like,
this body
when
off.
when you own your own life, and when I say own your own life, I mean own your own
Your
life.
time.
Everything.
Yeah,
It's just different.
I feel that.
Different. Everything. Like you breathe different.
Try and get there.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
don't try.
No, I'm saying like
Just-
it's a process. So
No,
that's
it
a
ain't.
try.
No, it ain't.
It's not.
No.
Oh,
Quit.
okay.
Literally right now, just do it.
I quit.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
You just gave me anxiety. Don't need that type of.
I'm telling you,
bought
man,
something
you
from?
got to jump off that cliff.
That's what Will said.
I know.
Yeah.
Nah, but what do you do, bro? Cause you
I
work.
literally push record, bro.
All right, so
And
who do
people
you
just
push?
yell at me all day long.
Who
Make it
have you
sound so
pushed
simple.
record for in the last 2 to 5 years?
Oh my God.
Yeah, go ahead and just start naming a few.
One,
folks.
Sherell sitting next to me. Shit. All right. How about this? Last week, I had to mix for Crunchy Black. I have to mix when I get home. I got to mix for Pastor Troy. I just got his vocals today.
Yeah.
His artist, Jack Tripper, was at my house, I want to say a month ago. I didn't even realize it was him.
For real. That's all right.
Like, I don't know. This a lot of people. Like, I would say my top artists, like that I really, really wanted to work with when I first started doing music. One was Trail, and I ended up
Free to
working
Fair
with him.
Fool.
Then I ended up working with Pastor Troy. I had to do that, and then my I want to say my one of my bucket lists. I got a song with Gorilla Zoe, and me and him got a song together.
Gorillas though.
Yeah.
I fuck with
But I like doing what I'm doing now, which is executive. Like the shit I'm doing, the shit that she got going on right now, bro. I like doing that. I don't like pushing buttons no more. I don't like being. It's just to me, it's relaxing to watch and just sit and just watch everything create itself. I like doing that versus say it again, hit the button, say it again,
Yeah.
hit the button, say it again. Like I'm serious,
My
bro.
bad, bro. One more time.
One more time. Literally. And I'm just sitting there for hours, bro.
It's crazy because I already know how. Like I feel you, bro.
You know what I'm
On
saying?
both sides,
but
though.
like, but the thing is, the outcome of it, the process is beautiful. Meaning, like, we make songs with whoever it is. It's just that over time you get kind of annoyed.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you annoyed with the repetition of it, or like, are you annoyed with the talent?
No, I'm just annoyed with the button pushing.
Push another fucking
Push the
button.
button.
That's it. I swear.
I need my car to have a key. I ain't pushing the button to start that
Man.
bitch. You hear me?
But I will tell you, I have smoked with people that I would have never dreamed of ever smoking with, bruh. Like when I say ever smoking with, bruh, I was about, all right, before COVID hit, I was about to go on tour with TLC, Gorilla Zoe in Florida. Right when it hit.
Oh, that's right.
Right. And I did the concert with them. And then after that concert, that's when the shit took off. And then COVID, boom. Right. So before that, I was out back smoking. I was just smoking with people. I was like, look, I got weed. They was like, yeah, we got weed. Niggas, so, you know what I'm saying? Roll up. So I'm smoking with these niggas for like about 3 hours, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm
3
really
ounces a day, nigga.
I'm smoking with these niggas. They pull out pounds, bruh. I put out my little, you know, so I had a half ounce with me because I'm thinking like I had to sneak it in. I'm thinking I had to sneak it in. But literally everything was so backdoored that I was there before the shit started. I was there when it was set up. I was eating with T-Balls. Like, I didn't even realize it was her type shit. And we eating. And then it's like about 2, I was smoking with these niggas the whole time. There was Nelly's hitman. Right? So Nelly come out the jump. No, it was his hitman. Like his, you ain't fucking with Nelly type shit, right?
His bodyguards.
You can say that. So, dude, I get up the jump. I'm talking about these niggas is all Bloods, Crips, everything, right? We get up the jump, bro. This nigga Nelly come out. That's the first time I've ever been starstruck.
He had a Band-Aid on his face?
Nah, he had a Band-Aid. He had this do-rag on. But look, because like, so I didn't have cable at my house for like almost 4 years. So every day we had to watch The Longest Yard because that's the only DVD that worked.
I understand. That's a good movie though. It's a good movie.
I saw Nelly literally on TV every day. Then Nelly standing right here in front of me. He was short as shit.
That's usually how the rap game goes.
Yeah. But then I smoked weed with 12-year-olds. I've never pictured that. And these 12-year-olds ain't regular 12-year-olds, bro. I'm talking about nigga. You would think this nigga 12 going on 40.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
I wasn't expecting that.
Nope. But that's the thing is that's where that's where this that's where this lifestyle is. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has a talent and everybody has a vice. And some people's vices are weed and music. Yeah. Some people's vices are other shit. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that I've smoked weed with a lot of people that I've never thought I'd smoke weed with. Talented people.
Not so talented people.
Not so talented people. People that can only get talent through smoking.
You know anybody? Can you name? No, man.
Yeah, I was saying, let me stop again.
Oh man.
Name drop anyone?
Nah, dude, I can name drop because he don't care. Because he don't. D Black is the worst singer I have ever recorded. And is he on there? I hope he is.
That's my boy.
He sounds like a goat getting raped. If you can imagine that, that's what D Black's.
But he ain't gonna care about that.
No, he don't care.
Nah, he don't care about that.
And we already had this conversation 1,000 times, and he knows why I said this. Auto-tune fixes that, boy. I swear to God, bro.
Have any of y'all done edibles?
Yes.
Definitely.
I used to whip.
Oh my God.
Up, yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
I can't do those. I could do the gummies.
I don't like them though. I like the feeling of
because you can't control it.
I'm all for that unpredictability.
Oh, fuck no.
Fun.
I feel like I like
Oh,
that
so
better.
you'll eat edibles?
Mhm. Yeah, I've done edibles, but that's even like once in a while. But my thing is like when I do edible, it'll take a second to kick in, and then once it does, I'm high as hell, and I'm giggling for 4 hours. Like,
but the thing about edibles is you forget that you took it.
And then you be like,
can.
damn, I'm hungry as shit. What the fuck?
Right.
I'm crushing shit. Oh yeah, I'm high.
Dog, my baby shower, bro.
Damn.
We had this game. What is it when you put the balloon in your thing, and then you gotta tie your shoes? You know what I'm talking about? You put the balloon in your stomach, and you gotta tie your shoes.
I ain't never played
Without
that
popping
game.
a balloon.
Yeah, without popping the balloon.
I was
right?
saying I ain't never played that
And
game.
the first one to tie their shoes win, right? So I got my entire family there, right? My girl's family, my family, everybody. Grandma's sitting front row. I forgot, dog. I ate a whole brownie, bro. I wasn't supposed to eat the whole thing. When that shit kicked in, it kicked in at the wrong moment, bro. My pants fell in front of everybody, bro. Like I showed my entire ass, dog. But I was so gone on trying to tie my shoes, I wasn't paying attention.
High as shit.
Dude, I was so high, bro. I had to tell my son to get my car keys, and I had to text my man to give. I had to text Jet to give my son the car keys for me to leave to go to 7-Eleven to get right. I can't fuck with edibles, bro. I can smoke all day. Them shits are strong. I want to try shrooms though. You try shrooms?
No.
I wouldn't like that.
Nope. Not
You
at all.
scared?
I want to,
No.
but like that gotta be a very controlled ass environment. Like we don't need no shocks. I don't
Yeah,
need-
and you gotta be in a good mind state before you do it.
I've told.
You could have a bad trip if you're not.
Yeah. I gotta make sure none of my baby mothers text me.
That's a hard task.
Turn my phone on. Like, look, all right, I'm in the zone.
Yeah, put the phone. Matter of fact, you got an iPhone. You know how like see you gotta get an iPhone so you. Can
I got an
send
iPhone, but I don't know how to use it. I know how to text. I can call.
Yeah, you can send certain contacts to like do not disturb or hey, I'm at work right now.
You can do that?
Hey, I'm taking shrooms right now. Don't fucking.
Now I'm taking shrooms.
Oh man, I didn't know you could do
make it a
that.
whole category.
Yeah, I can't even take pictures of my iPhone no more.
Why?
Broke.
Because of shrooms?
Nah. Nah. So look, I was see.
See, you have no case. That's the first problem.
What did you do?
That is the first.
Dropped it 1,000 times. Like, I'm to the point now. I can only go on Instagram to take the picture. If I go like this,
Damn. Oh, you done fucked it up.
I can only take a selfie.
Siri broke up.
Right.
With you.
But if I take a selfie, it still ain't gonna take the picture.
Oh,
That'll do it.
damn.
Yeah, that's my life.
You need to, sir, get a case.
No.
I mean, it's too late.
Yeah.
Ain't no
I
going
mean,
back.
he gonna get another one eventually.
Eventually,
That thing's
but-
done. Like,
Yeah.
let's just be real. It's
I can
done.
receive texts and calls.
That's all the phone was originally
But
made
you
for.
paid a little bit. Yeah, you paid too much money for it just to be doing that.
Flip phones
you
were the
know?
best phones ever.
Nah, no bullshit. Hanging up on somebody was just so much more
Epic.
dramatic.
That was epic.
What? Exactly.
Oh, and then when you flip it and don't hang up, so you gotta do it again. You know what I'm saying?
When you try and answer the phone, hello.
It used to be hot though, because I remember I had this girl I was talking to, right? And then this other junk, she chirped through without. Because I hated that. You know when they could chirp through?
Oh, the
Oh,
Nextel.
yeah.
Yep.
Talking about Nextel?
Yeah.
That shit
Yep.
used to get me in.
Walkie-talkie?
That
No,
shit used
yep.
to get me in so much trouble.
Oh
yo.
my
I fuck
god,
with them
dog!
joints.
Oh my god.
I had a great day, bruh. I took my ex at the time. I took her out to the movies. We went to go see 20. What's that? 2021. What's the movie? 2020.
2012.
Yeah, that movie, right?
Oh yeah.
We saw the movie, came home, ate. We left there. We went to. I remember this day specifically, bruh. We left there and we went to Jerry's and got a $5 pizza. I went home and we was watching Sanford and Son, and out of nowhere, I get a, "Hey babe, what you doing?"
See, you got to turn it off.
Yeah, you gotta turn
I
that
thought it
joint
was
down,
off.
bro.
Cause
You probably cut that
oh,
motherfucker back on when you went to the bathroom.
man, dude.
Like,
Yeah, we gonna see who coming through today.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yep, that didn't go well.
Yeah, you got move a little smarter. You know, I got a
Yeah.
17-year-old son, so I'm trying to teach him some game
Oh,
without
man.
teaching him too much game.
That's why I had
But
to
you
put
just
lean
gotta-
down.
Yeah, you gotta
No,
be a little.
you gotta teach them all together.
Yeah, I had to put lean down
No.
because that shit it was going through
You
my
about to
phone.
be in this world. You're not supposed to hold back. Give him all the game.
But I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to teach him. I'm going to teach him the game in a responsible way so that he doesn't use it for bad.
That's a lie.
And then I am held
That's a
responsible because they'll be like, "Oh, which one up?" I didn't fucking teach him that.
Right. You know-
Like I need to be able to hold that true. I need to be able to stand on that shit. He didn't learn that from me. That was his bitch ass daddy.
You know what the worst?
Okay.
You know the worst advice my mother gave me towards women:
What?
be polite.
No,
I
don't
double
do
that. I
That was
double
the
down
worst.
on that. I double down.
I was
on that,
polite
bro.
to the wrong,
Yeah, some people deserve to
to the wrong.
you know,
wrong
mean.
dudes.
Should be polite.
But then when I was an
No, you should
asshole,
be-
I got more women. I got more females with using vinegar than honey.
Yeah, but look what kind of vinegars. Look how women you attracted.
But it was fun while they lasted.
Yeah, let's see. There's a
what I'm
difference.
saying?
Of course, if you're gonna be like that, you're gonna attract those type of women.
Yeah, but them be the ones. Them be the ones.
gracious.
All that they
gonna
be
be
the
reminiscent.
ones.
like shit though.
Nah, those the ones
I just saw
right
the bubble
there.
pop up above his
Mhm.
head.
You know they say the
Stop
crazy
remembering.
ones. The crazy ones.
Stop what you doing.
Yo, the crazy ones. Stephanie.
Flag
stole
on the
my
plate.
car.
Sir, you wrong.
She
Sir, you
stole my
wrong.
car, and then drove it back. And I got in the car. Oh my god, bruh. Yeah.
Now he got in the car though.
Yeah. Them crazy ones. Them crazy ones.
Good times.
I ain't for none of that
Good
shit.
times.
Right. My 20s. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the time to deal with the crazy ones when you're like in your 20s.
Yeah.
Then when you hit 30, it's like, look,
Look, I ain't got time.
Roll
for
a
this.
J and shut up.
right.
But what if you're crazy? You can't have two crazies. Somebody gonna
That's
go.
the thing, right?
That's an entertaining relationship.
You can't-
Oh, that is dangerous.
dangerous.
That is
Yeah, that's
The
very
thing about two
dangerous.
crazy people is you might not get it because you're like, they don't need to be together, but their sex is out of this world.
I mean,
But
yeah.
it's got to be more than that.
Nope.
Like, no.
You
Nope.
shouldn't be together if it's just
Nope.
sex. And
'Cause
I
some
only
people
say that 'cause
literally-
y'all could be apart and then just
Right.
make up for sex.
Right.
It'd be great.
But some people can't do that. Certain
But
people,
if all y'all could
if
do
you
was have-
if you take a crazy dude that got crazy dick and a crazy female with crazy pussy, what do you think gonna happen?
Crazy.
Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm
They gonna
telling
make a
you,
crazy
bro.
fucking
And
baby.
it ain't gonna be nothing that you're gonna understand because until they have sex, that's the only thing that they understand with each other.
Honestly, I don't try to understand nobody's relationship. I don't care. Do
Yeah,
you?
it's none
If
of
it
my
works,
business.
if it works for you, y'all want to kill each other and run around here up and down the street, beating each other up.
I got
Do
these-
what you want to do.
Don't
I'm
do
not.
it around me, please.
No,
Man,
I
I
got
got
to
these-
witness to this
look,
shit.
I got
I ain't
these
got nothing to
neighbors.
do with it. If it works for you, like it, I love it.
No, don't
I got
do
these
that
neighbors
shit,
that are that
y'all.
exact thing,
Do
man.
fucking better.
I got these neighbors. She's like, fuck you. He's like, fuck you. She's like, I suck this dick so, but I ain't fuck him. And he's like, bitch, I ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you, bruh, I don't get it.
Huh?
I'm telling you,
Usually
I
that's
don't.
the first
was
thing
a
a dude
wild ass
asks you, did you
conversation.
suck
I
his dick?
don't
That's the
get
first
it.
thing they ask. They don't want to know nothing else. Did you suck his dick?
I don't
No,
get it.
you gotta understand. A nigga is kissing you.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Okay.
Period. A nigga is kissing you. So if a nigga like did you, how long ago did this happen? Did it happen today? You know what I'm saying?
So
did
you-
you brush your teeth?
I feel
You
like
trying to tell me when niggas cheat, they ain't eating pussy?
Not all the time. Bro.
Not
All right,
always.
Shit, I know.
No, you saying no too.
Look, I'm
Not
gonna tell you like
always.
this: if a nigga messing
No, it
with
depends on the
another
female.
youngin', it's like
It
you
depends
gonna
on
do the
female.
minimum possible. Like you're not even gonna try to buy this bitch a Happy Meal. Like, but
well,
you're trying to
okay.
do at least.
No,
I
but no,
guess.
but you gotta look like this. You gotta look like this, right?
So
Is your
nine
set?
and
I ain't never met a nigga
But no,
that
but
don't
look,
eat pussy. I will
because-
tell y'all that.
No,
right?
no, but if you the
I ain't
side
never
joint,
met
That's
one.
you.
if you the side joint
Ever.
a nigga might eat pussy every day, but if you the side joint, he not eating your pussy. He'll eat his man.
Unless she's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
bad, unless he got a bad.
Like I
side
said,
joint.
Yeah,
That's the only thing. The only way that's gonna
Niggas
happen because if you got a
be
basic
cheating
joint, you ain't pressing for
and
it.
they eating pussy.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Yes, they do.
But women don't be asking.
Cheating
Did you eat her
niggas do
pussy?
eat pussy, please.
Did you eat her
Stop what
pussy?
you doing.
Did you
Because
eat
we
it?
know you are. Well,
Why would I ask a dumbass question?
right.
I'm picky, so I'm pretty
That's
sure she
not-
already know if I did, I did.
That's not
Honestly,
buzzing.
that shit don't even matter.
Shit, yes, it does.
It
You don't
really
think
don't.
head matters during sex?
No,
I'm
it
talking
don't
about
make-
in an argument.
Right.
If I want to know if you did something,
If you
Oh,
cheated,
no.
you
that shit
cheated.
don't matter.
The
And
particulars
then on-
of what you did really.
Then on
don't
top
Right,
of
I don't
that,
care about
certain
that.
people are so stuck in their mind that even if you believe it and show proof that you didn't, you did.
Oh yeah.
If it's not proof that you did, you didn't. That's my motto.
You know what Richard Pryor said? Unless she physically walk up to you and touch you, she never saw you.
And that's why that's my uncle.
Other than that, it's word of mouth.
Hearsay. That's what they call that shit in court. It's hearsay. It's malarkey.
No, when I in the past my past relationships when I caught my ex cheating, I didn't even ask the who, what, when, where, and why's. I didn't.
When you caught him cheating,
'cause you was
was
over
it
it.
actually catching him cheating, or like did you go through some shit and saying some shit, or was somebody calling like what?
Yeah. So okay. So one of my exes, he couldn't find his phone, and
Uh-oh.
I went to the store in my car, and I kept hearing this buzzing, and then once I went to the store, came back to the house, and then I parked, and I was looking underneath the seats, and finally I found his phone. So yeah, of course, I was just like, oh okay. I saw it was like 10 messages from some girl, so I was just like, I opened it up, looked at it, and I saw all her messages, and then I saw messages he had sent to one of his boys. It was my picture and her picture, and he was just like, yeah, both of these joints mine. So I was like, oh,
Damn right. Goddamn right.
yeah, all right. So I was like, oh, all right. So I didn't say nothing to him. So
All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask you a quick question. Did you value that relationship? Like, did you?
I mean, if I'm in it, yeah, I value the relationship.
So why? All right, go ahead. All right, so you found that phone. All right, go ahead.
If I'm seeing all these heart emojis and all the, yeah, you damn right I'm going to look
Oh,
at
it
that
was on
shit.
the screen.
It was on his screen.
Oh, he was lagging.
So I didn't say nothing to him. I called my homegirl, and I went down the street, and then I ended up calling Shorty, and she was just like, "Yeah, I was expecting this phone call." I said, "Oh, you knew about me?" Because I damn sure didn't know about you. So I was like, "Well, look, we had the conversation. I asked her all the questions I needed to ask, and I was like, he'll be home tonight at 6. I was like, I want you to meet me."
Brandy and Monica.
at his
Same
house.
girl? No, not same girl. Well, yeah, same girl in reverse.
Yeah, I was like, I want you to meet me at the house. So she was like, all right. So We were sitting outside. I was sitting outside in the car with my homegirl. We were just taking shots of Patron.
Damn.
Because I was like, yeah, I'm ready. She pulls up. She gets in the car with us. We offer her some shots. And so I'm like, all right.
That's how it's supposed to fucking go. Please carry on, please.
And then we get out the car and we go up to the door. And like, I have the key to his house.
John Tucker.
But right when I was getting ready to put the key in, his roommate answers the door. So his roommate was like, oh, what's up, Rel? And then he looked and saw behind me. He said, oh, shit. I said, yeah, nigga, move. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Walk right past him. And I was like, I walked into the living room. I was like, honey, I'm home. He was like, what's up, babe? And then she walked right behind me. He was like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, I'm just here. I was like, I don't even want to know nothing. I'm just here because I just wanted to bring her. I just want you to know that I know. And I'm out. And it was my birthday.
Was your birthday?
It was my birthday.
Hell of a birthday present.
Like
That was
balls.
It was on my birthday. And so I made him buy me. Matter of fact, before he came home, he asked me what I wanted. So I told him that I wanted the Beats had just came out, the studio Beats. I wanted the pink ones. Mm-hmm. I made him buy me those Beats. After I had already had set up her coming over there, I made him buy me those Beats. So he had it ready for me when I got there. I picked up the box, left her there. Me and my homegirl went to the club and got fucked up that night.
Yeah. And there you have it, guys. The women do it better. I'm sorry.
And after, yeah, and
That's because women do it out of spite.
and I ain't look back.
Women do what better?
Anything.
I got my new Beats with me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh,
Everything.
I got
I won't necessarily
He
say
thought that he
No.
was beating. Clearly, he
You know
got
what the old head
beat.
told
The
me?
fuck?
He did not get beat.
How?
He had.
He got
You're an
embarrassed.
attractive
He
lady.
got
Did-
embarrassed.
You're an attractive lady. Was the other lady
was
attractive?
pretty.
He won.
She was very
If
pretty.
you say so.
He did.
You know what the old head told me?
What?
He said, how many times you ever catch a dog fucking? Plenty of times, right? And when you see two dogs, you catch them fucking, right? How many times you
They
ever
get
catch a
stuck.
cat fucking? Never. But they always pregnant. Right?
So they sneaky.
Yeah.
Women are cats.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And in today's news,
But he didn't
no.
win because like he got stuck with her and she was crazy.
He won. Crazy pussy. Dude.
No, he was
saying
miserable.
Crazy pussy.
Yeah,
Crazy pussy.
he was miserable. He was trying to come back to me so bad. I was
Crazy
like, fuck
pussy
no.
good until you
That's
lock
why
up.
she was the side joint.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he tried. I guess so. I don't know.
No, I
Yeah.
just put that together. In my head.
But you also got to understand she accepted the situation.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did because like I said, she knew about me. I didn't know about her.
Right.
Cause he knew that you wasn't going for that, but he knew. Okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, he ain't.
Only
win
way my
shit.
girl
He
could cheat on
wasn't
me
no
is with a
motherfucking
female.
Player.
No,
a real
sure
player
wasn't.
would have had both of them. The
Yeah.
fuck you talking about?
Yeah, would have convinced me
Fuck
to
outta
stay or
here.
whatever, but he knew I
The
wasn't going
fuck
for
out
that.
of here, sir.
My girl could cheat
You
on me
ain't
with a
win shit.
female.
And you okay with that?
Fuck yeah.
What if
Yep.
the female like, look, I got a nigga and he gonna come tonight?
That's dead. That's dead.
Well, what if they be like, oh, okay, well, you can't join in or you can't even be here. When
No, I'm watching.
You can at least watch.
You gonna have my girl?
I'm gonna sit on the edge of this bed and you know what I'm
Be a
saying?
pervert.
You damn right. I got my own Pornhub right here.
He like, go ahead.
See,
Don't
y'all
mind
in
me.
real life.
Don't need to open this computer today.
Nope.
I'm just mind to act like I'm not even here.
Right.
Nah, he seemed like the type he wanted. I'm here. Make
You
it known.
ever been? I know. You ever been to a swinger party before?
No.
No desire to.
You gotta go.
No, thank you.
No. Not to enjoy. Not
to swing.
Yeah,
I don't even
but
want to
you
look
will
at
sit.
it.
Oh my
I'm not
god,
there.
man! I went to one.
Reminiscing. You see how he get these looks when he start talking about? He get these looks in his eye like,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
listen.
Yeah, I went.
Let me tell you.
Go, go. That's all I can tell you. Go.
It's nothing appealing about
It's
it to me.
not that-
I don't see anything wrong with it. I just not. It's nothing appealing about
So, all right,
about
let me
it.
tell you what I liked about it. Right now, outside of sex, right, it was funny as fuck. Picture 16 big junks coming in a room in small lingerie. It was some high heels on with they shit link.
Selfless,
Dude, oh my god, bruh. You laugh at some of this shit. So like what I look at, right, when I go to places, I look at things, right, and I observe. And a lot of that shit comes through social media. So these women are like this because all of these dudes are hitting on them, so they believe that they are here. Which is nothing wrong with that, right? But when you go to these events and you see all of these, You know how like you see people in real life that not who they are, which they are on social media.
Yeah.
Right.
98% of people.
Right. And I just go to laugh at stuff, dog. Just so I do things so I can have a story to tell. That's the reason why I do them. You know what I'm saying? Just for the story. It don't even have nothing to do with me really wanting to be there.
You just want to have a story to tell people.
Man, what?
There's nothing wrong with that.
I respect it.
Adventures.
Yes.
I respect it.
Yes. And just because of the story. You'd be like, dog, laugh.
But something
something
like that, I just have to stumble across. It's not nothing I would just plan like, yeah, let's go to a swingers party.
But how many stories can you start off?
What the
when you
hell's
was
going
like,
on in here?
Right. But how many stories can you start off when you was like, I was in a room with 16 naked
Like,
chicks?
oh shit, okay,
Like, what?
yes, you do have some nice ones. Continue. All right.
Would they be funny though? I've only been to 2. They were funny.
Only been to 2.
It was like a comedy.
Nah, so like the first one I got invited to.
It was funny.
The first one I went to, I didn't know I was coming to it.
Okay.
He was like, bring a bottle. I was like, all right. And then when I got there, he's like, yeah, $30 at the door since you got a bottle. I'm thinking, whatever, right? I come in like, whoa. Great, like, what was this? You know what I'm saying? And it was like, yeah. Every room open. I was like, what the hell? I just rolled my J's and
So you ain't participate?
not the first one.
Well, tell us about the second one, sir.
All right, so
Well, do
look,
tell.
all right, so look, the second one, right? It was this girl that I was trying to hit, and I was so geeked to hit her, but I could only hit her there because she was with a dude that was locked up, and he only allowed her to have sex at the spots, right?
Oh, damn.
So I had to go to the spot to get her. So I went to the spot and I got her.
Well, damn.
That's
So technically,
But y'all didn't swing there, though. Y'all, it was just you two. Okay.
Yeah. So technically,
Technically, you just.
I was
I
there.
think you about to get like a wild ass story. Like, yeah,
Oh no, I can do that, but not on these.
that's true.
It wasn't at the swingers party.
You know what I'm saying? I believe everything's documented.
So what's y'all definition of cheating? Cause I'm gonna just say mine. If a nigga doesn't contract anything and bring it back, or if he doesn't implant a baby in somebody,
That's not cheating.
Hey,
What?
Or if
get
he-
your man.
or if he
What?
if he not openly like see what dude, and when he had all the shit all on the shit, like that's wild. It has to be discreet, and you should probably tell your significant other before you know.
Okay, so this is my thing, right? If that's your terms of cheating, then that's fine. But you have to be able to accept that from your significant other. So it's like, as long as she don't contract nothing, as long as she don't have a baby put up in her,
That's open.
that's not cheat. She's not cheating.
That's an open relationship. That's an entanglement.
Oh
Basically.
yeah, let's not forget she got to tell you first before
Right.
she go hop on.
As long as she let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you okay with
But
all
if
that?
we have that conversation, but most of it, all right, so I'm gonna say men, not all, because some women like that too, but most men are already hardwired a certain way, and some women are hardwired a certain way, whereas they don't want to be with a bunch of men. So don't tell me you want to be with other men because you know I'm with other women. That's not even being real. But if that's how you was when you came to me, all right. But when you hear me say, well, you know what I'm saying? You like, well, I'm gonna do that too. That's not real. You know?
I mean, I
That's
get
not
it,
real.
but at the same time, you have, if she still decides to go do that, you kind of
Yeah.
have to accept it.
Yeah.
You know what I
but,
mean?
yeah, I'm with you. I would.
You
I would
have to accept it, but you got to understand. Yes, men are already hardwired a certain way because you guys are programmed. Already, you can separate sex and love, like a
Women
nut.
can't. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Busting a nut and then actually having emotions for a woman. But at the same time, like I feel like it's very one sided when it comes to stuff like this. So you guys are hardwired to be with multiple women, and you guys are okay with that, and you're like, that's the way it should be, and women have to accept it. But you can't accept it when it comes to your woman doing the same thing. That is the issue that I find in the whole situation, because it's like, okay, if you want to do that, that's fine, and that's who you are. But then, is it okay if you're a girl? And every time I've had that conversation with a guy, they be like, oh, hell no. Well, why not?
I mean, I think it'll be fine if that was a discussion before. But if it's a retaliation, no, it's not fine. It's not
The only
okay.
thing we can agree to is that she can fuck another female.
That's my spirit. He my spirit animal right now. But
I'm telling you, if I come home and she's in bed with another chick, I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
Well,
So I had a conversation right with my girl about this shit, right? She was like, so you're telling me that you would share me? I said, yes, with another woman. Want me to be mad and lie to you? No. I look, before you, this is what I was into. And now that you're here, I'm not partaking in it anymore because you're not into it. But if I came home and you think I'm gonna get up out the bed? Hell no.
What the hell's going on in here?
Nope. I'm a Bruce Almighty. Remember when he stripped his clothes? I'm a Bruce Almighty, bro. Yeah.
No, I think whatever works for you works. But I mean, it has to be some type of balance, and it has to be fair.
Yeah.
But a lot of men can't accept a woman being penetrated by another man. A man can't handle that when it comes to their girl.
That's because they think he's bigger.
But see, that's all ego. Like you guys, most of the times I feel like men are very ego based.
I don't think
Everything's based off of ego.
Mostly why I think it's because most niggas
He's better
it's a
than me.
retaliate. All right, so if
It's
a man,
not always a retaliation.
if a
Women
man-
have needs too.
right, but if a man cheat, he not like, man, my bitch getting on my nerves, I'm about to go cheat, or my girl did something, so I'm about to go cheat. But most of the time, I'm gonna say 8 times out of 10, if a woman go do something and she in a relationship, it's because the nigga did something, and now it's a domino effect.
Or maybe
Unless it's just in her.
doing something.
That's just in her to
Not
be like that.
doing something as well.
Right.
You got to think about it. If you're lacking intimacy or communication,
That means you're
in
doing
this other
something.
Person, no, you're not doing it.
That means
you're
that
lacking it.
Exactly. That means that you're lacking in that situation.
Right. So
That means
you're
you're doing
not
something.
giving what they need. Just like a man will maybe go cheat on a woman because of something that she's lacking. Maybe she not funny, or maybe she whatever.
What? No, niggas don't be like, I'm gonna go fuck a bitch because she funny.
You ain't gonna fuck her
Hell
because she
nah.
funny, but she might make you feel
Or
comfortable.
you're not gonna be like, I'm not fucking with my bitch because she not funny.
I mean, of course not. But you might get around another woman who is funny and who make you feel like, damn, I could really be myself around her. Whereas my woman at home, I can't be myself. I gotta be rigid all the time.
So
Right.
she's saying there's more of a connection you might have
You
with
know
another
what I'm
woman.
saying?
Yeah.
So
But
it's
women think like the
connection-based.
connection thing. Men, if we not trying to cheat off connection,
That- yeah,
You
that's not
say that, but
right.
you can't speak for every
Ah,
man.
you right. What about you, Brody? you try
Don't try to throw G over there, G. Don't worry. You ain't
He
even
looked up
gotta
like abort mission. Abort
You be trying to really have that deep. You be trying, bro. You be trying to have that like deep connect. Like you have a lady now, so
To
when
a
you
degree,
first met
no.
her, you was like, I just need that connection.
No.
All right.
She's pretty.
I feel like the connection is the opposite. Like if
Well,
you,
men
if
start
you're
off
attracted to
differently.
women, you know what I'm saying?
It's
then-
always a
See,
connection.
like with women,
whether
right?
it's a
Women
carnal
know-
connection or what.
You ever heard women say like they know that they're gonna give him some, but it's up to him to fuck it up?
Mhm.
It's like that.
That's facts.
Yeah, it's like that.
That's
It's like she
facts.
already knows that she likes you. She done shaved and everything for her date tonight because she knows what's about to happen. Then you go on that date and you say some wild shit and it's just her pussy dry up.
It's like, bitch, hell no. No, you fucking lying.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that happens. That yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't know. I don't know.
saying.
I've never had a date like that. I
Okay.
mean, so I'm guessing that I've been saying all the right things.
Maybe, or maybe they just didn't tell you.
Or
Nah,
you cut,
because
or
it
you
ended
fixed
in
it.
sex.
You probably said some stupid
Just
shit.
I'm gonna
then
tell
fixed
y'all.
that shit.
Let me get this misconception that most men will have. So just because it ended in sex didn't mean that it was that great to the woman.
No.
Like sometimes a woman will go through with it because she's like, fuck it, I'm here.
See it through.
I gotta see it through.
Has to see it through.
And then when it's over with, she be like,
I don't feel like I've had that moment.
you might not know about it because I'm
No,
trust
I
me.
would know.
Oh, okay.
I would know. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I would know is because of the females I was dealing with at the time. I would have known because they were too inner circled. If that makes sense.
They talked
Yes.
through the grapevine.
There's a lot of things y'all don't know.
Yes.
I'm just gonna put it that way. Women
Yes.
talk to each other, but there's things.
No,
men
I'm
don't
only
know.
talking about sex.
That's what I'm talking about.
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
No. No.
No.
No.
That's
I'm
what I'm
not
talking
saying like the best, but no. Because no.
Cause okay.
I have an imagination.
Well, I guess so. But I know men that think that they was
No.
doing something with a
it's
certain
not a-
counter. Not and this is not necessarily me. And then you talk to the girl and it was like, nah.
You
But that's
believe-
her fault because
So-
she led that ego on.
Shit,
Should've
and you
just
know-
been like,
Yeah, I was
look,
about to
little
say, do
dick
y'all-
Larry, you wasn't doing nothing.
Right.
Hey,
Is it like
Some
a-
girls, but you know, some
Again,
girls don't
but-
speak. They don't speak up. Some girls just don't. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they just be like, I just. So in his mind, he killed it. In her mind, she's like, I just
No,
want
but
it
it's
to be
not the
over.
sex
Don't
though.
be
It's
speaking
not the
that.
sex. It's everything that led up to the sex. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. So I don't believe because it's never been like I meet you, we fuck. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a leading.
Okay.
Like, do you believe in foreplay?
What's that shit called?
Yeah.
Foreplay.
Snowball effect.
Yeah. And foreplay is funny as fuck if you can do it right, bro. You know what I'm saying?
When you say funny,
Funny,
everything funny to him.
So,
Not everything,
but
but
only when he's talking about swinger
Yes.
parties and
Foreplay.
Okay.
because you got to make it fun. You know what I'm saying? You got to make it interesting.
Fun and funny
Yes.
are two different things.
Yes. Like, oh my goodness. It's been times where you ever had sex somewhere and then something
tell a
happened.
joke.
No, that too. Dog. So look.
knock, baby.
Dog. So look, I said some shit one day that caught me off guard. Remember how the comedian dude was talking about Wesley Pipes? He's like, yeah, I'm balls deep and this and this and that. I said, so I don't even know what the fuck. Oh, I said, I'm stirring up to something. I said something. And whatever I said made us both just stop and start laughing for 10 minutes, bro.
It's an old school ass song. It was like Stern. What the fuck is that, John? My bad. It's random. It's gonna come to me.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a certain. And then when you, if you get the right one, oh my goodness.
There you go with
Slow
the reminiscent
roll
face again. Yeah. It's almost like what's the That's So Raven face when she about to have a permanent.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what you giving me
When
right
you get
now.
the right one. I'm talking about the one that's
gracious.
just, yeah.
Slow roll it. My baby taught me to stroke it with
I'm
the
telling you,
motion.
man.
That's
With
my
the
shit.
motion.
But
Yeah.
that's what that shit
If I
was.
smack her, she smack back. Dig. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Call it honey smacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. That's what I was like. No.
Oh, have y'all ever had to like fake a situation to just maybe hurry him along?
Oh my God, bro. Yes.
You have?
You ever had to take one for the team?
You've had to fake a situation?
Oh, I just came home from jail, right? My brother. So look, I
sound
should have
like a
known
vibe
something. I should have known something with my. So when I came home from jail, both my brothers, right? He had this one joint he was trying to hit, but she keeps bringing his friend along, but he couldn't hit because she offered I'm whatever saving myself shit, but she kept letting him play with it, but she would never let him hit. So everything I'm getting closer, right? So then she would come around with his friend. So I'm locked up at the time. I come home, you want to get your mans out the street, right? Mm-hmm. So I come home, my brother like, yeah, look, I got the joint coming. She got a friend. My other brother like, she cool. That's all he kept saying. She cool. Nigga, she pulls up with her friend, bro. I'm like, no way.
Like,
I'm like, no way, bro. I'm like, no, nah. She looked better than her. Like, Joan off Smokey looked better than this Joan.
Oh no.
Damn.
Because she was just big,
She
and
ain't
Dale was
look
just big.
bad.
She was pretty. She was just big. This Joan was like, no. So, so look, they in the back, right? And she's like, so Joan, I'm with this, like, I'm ready to go. I'm like, fuck, he ain't doing nothing yet, so I gotta take it for the team. You know what I'm saying?
Repo. You seen the joint?
Yeah, like that. I'm going back to Africa tonight, like her, dog. So I'm like,
Bitch,
dog.
you look like me.
I'm like, I cannot. I'm like, I cannot, bro. So he's like, bro, whatever you can do, keep her, so that way we can this and this. I'm trying to. So I ended up doing it, John, right? And I'm thinking if I do it, ain't nobody gonna know. Nigga, so like 3 weeks go by, right? We having a party at the house. This bitch popped up, right? Where's Boone?
Oh.
Lord.
Dog, I went in my room. I laid in the bed, went to sleep, act like I had a headache, bro. In the middle of a party. And then when she left, everybody laughed me out, bro. I didn't even come out the room. I stayed in the room for the rest of the night, dog.
Damn, she done told everybody.
Sometimes.
That's my boo right there. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
He was all up in this.
Right? And when you first come home, that ain't no regular sex.
Got some business to handle.
Trying to
Yeah.
fucking drive her to the floor.
Man, what? The neighbors was hitting on the jump with the ceiling of the stick. I'm just like, man. And then, yeah.
Damn, it be them type of joints be welcoming people home a lot.
Yeah. You know how you always see that big, the non-attractive joint in the hood that always be with a nigga, though? And all the niggas is the ones that just came home from jail.
She be holding them down. She
Right.
probably had that motherfucking commissary fat as shit.
As big as her.
Phone
Hell yeah.
talks.
What I'm gonna do to you? All that shit. Fuck no.
You gotta come through with your promises when you get home.
Yeah. I'm glad I never had that situation.
Oh my God. I'm gonna keep my
man.
comments to myself.
Yeah. I got lucky.
That's what they call it.
Yeah, I got lucky, man. I went with that. I did mine. I just sat in that bitch. I didn't even know how long when I was coming home. That was the crazy part. I was facing 8, and I was off a violation. So like, you just sit there, you know. And it's yeah. I ain't know if I was doing 30 days or 30 years, nigga. I was just in that bitch, bro. And
Which was in Maryland?
a Marlboro. Yeah. So they had moved me, and then you know it's serious when you go from 14 to a unit. I'm like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm supposed to be gone in a week. Fuck.
They send you right
They said
upstairs.
man, I went from 12 to 1. I said, oh shit. I'm in age 1. Yeah. But I ended up getting out, and I did 30 days. I was like, shit. But I didn't know. I think I'm gonna come home next week type shit. Nope. You know what I'm
Guys,
saying?
stay out of the
Nope.
system if you can.
Nigga, and I was on the whole time. We was on 23-1 the whole time. That shit is no. And then my cellie was gay, and he had a boyfriend down bottom, so they used to be sending each other messages and shit.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm
got the
saying?
best story, Shane.
Man, dog, I got the best haircut of my life in jail. All he used was a razor, a comb, and a cup of water, and a little toothbrush. I had a fade. I went in there with a bush, like a bush. When I went to my court date, I had the whole fade, everything. They said, "Who cut your hair?" I was like, "Nobody." I woke up like this because you can't snitch.
Like
I had the best shape up of my life
as
sitting in that
Beyonce.
bitch, man. Yes.
Damn, that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all watch Power?
Yeah. No,
Yep.
I did.
I do.
You don't watch the spinoff shows?
I watch all of that. All of it.
Keenan. What's the other one?
Kanan,
Raising Cain.
Force,
It's Raising Cain. of
Ghost.
course. Yeah.
I thought Ghost was Power.
So no, Power's Power with Ghost, right? But then it's a continuation
Like the Book
called
of
Ghost.
Ghosts.
Like it's the exact continuation, like right after Power ends.
That's the one when he got
Ghost
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried. I got up to when Tommy killed his father.
Damn, Tommy did spank that nigga.
I got to that
Found out
point.
he was snitched. That was it for him.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it
got
was
that
on-
far.
Ghost got him to do it because he was only gonna tell no Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got. You seen Bel Air?
I'm watching that shit now.
Yep, that's my show.
That's dope. That caught me off
a
guard.
great, yeah. Motherfucking Cheeks told me I gotta watch it, but
Yeah.
I was not about to watch that joint, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't. I was really skeptical at first,
said, why
but
is Hillary
I like
cooking?
it. I like it.
I do too. Yeah. Calling
I
a
said we
bitch.
smart.
Yeah, right.
And Carlton's a bitch.
Oh,
Bitch ass.
Oh my
bro.
God! I'm like, what
Yeah,
the
no
fuck?
funny.
He's like Rue.
And Will ain't no bitch. I like. You know what? You know what I really like about Bel Air is how they give the characters a little bit more
That
depth.
backstory.
You have more of a backstory about who the characters are, and then like, and they're not feeding into the stereotypes. Like you said, Hillary was known as the ditzy chick, and now she's not. Like she's actually like active. She's intelligent. She's trying to do something with her life.
right.
Jeffrey's a goddamn hitman.
He's a gangster. That nigga's a gangster from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What really threw me off was when Ashley was gay.
Yeah,
That threw me
Ashley's
off.
gay.
Well, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it.
Well, yeah. Oh, well, if you haven't seen
Yeah.
the latest episode, you should know. But sorry.
They have to bring some,
Some
relevant
modern-
Yeah.
topics.
But
to it.
Yeah.
she's 12.
Yeah, but like today's society is different. Like, cause they have to throw that stuff in there. Like I was watching the Proud Family. You watched it?
Nigga, I
haven't
couldn't
seen
get through
the
the
new
first
version.
episode because it was so
Why?
gay.
Yeah, it's a lot
It
of
was
gay
like
shit.
a good 10
Yes.
minutes of just gay shit.
For real?
They got a gay best friend named Michael. Of
No,
course.
he was in the first. He's in Proud Family, but he's not flamboyantly like that. You could just tell something up with Cuz, but you know what I'm saying? His father, the football coach and shit. Like
The one I saw today, he had a dress on with a flower. in his head.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. They metamorphed this nigga into a super drag.
Yeah, he's something. And then they had the other jump where the girl had two fathers. I was like, all right,
I didn't get through the first episode, bro.
yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
It is.
It's funny as hell though.
They
Still,
did that to the Proud Family.
yeah.
That's crazy.
They made it the
But they did it. But they didn't. Yeah, but they didn't do it to where it was like it was more of an educational standpoint on it.
Oh, okay.
So it was like that. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but then it's like so. I had a conversation with my family, and we was talking about this, they, them, he, she, what, that stuff, right? So
The pronouns.
Yeah.
but you do, yeah. So where do you get to a point in your life to where your beliefs are now forced on me? Now, if I see a man in a dress, I clearly see a man in a dress. If I'm with my kids and they say, dude, why is that man in a dress? We see a man in a dress. But if I come to you and say, dude, why are you in a dress? I am a ma'am. Clearly you're not.
But you can't to say your beliefs are being forced on me. It's hard to have that argument because who's to say whose beliefs are right? Honestly, if you break it down, I mean, we've been taught certain things in society. We were taught that, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you can't sit here and say that what you've been taught or what you believe is necessarily the right thing.
No, it's not. I'm not saying
so
that.
that argument, as far as like you're forcing your beliefs on me,
okay, so
our beliefs are being forced on them too.
I understand.
If that's the case.
So that means that if I'm looking at a grown man with a suit on and he's telling me you call me ma'am because I'm looking at a man,
Right.
not looking at a female.
Right.
So now you're forcing me to say, I get what you want to be respected upon. I respect that I have. But at the same time, if I literally, like I grew up really old school.
Right.
So if I grew up with this standpoint, I'm not saying that you're right. I'm not saying that I'm wrong. But I just know I know what I'm looking at.
So
Right.
if I say I'm an Asian,
But
and
you're black.
I just go through this phase of getting Asian-fied, right? Does that then make me an Asian? If I just feel that, and can I prosecute for Asian hate if some bullshit happens and shit like that?
No.
All right.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like that, right?
Right.
It's like I get it and I fully respect it. You know what I'm saying? Because your lifestyle has nothing to do with mine. As long as we can communicate and get what we need done.
Don't try to harm me. I won't try to harm you.
Right. Like I just told you, my celly was gay. So it's like, you know, it's just like I get it, but then it's like, how far do we have to go with this?
They're letting grown men go into the girls' bathroom.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So how far do we go with this? Because now if I'm telling you that you're a female when I can clearly see you're a guy, now that means I have to rectify you or I have to classify you as a female. So when you go into the female bathroom with the females, I can't say shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because on paper,
I mean, it is a thin line between stuff like that because it's like if a pedophile tries to say, "Well, I identify as an 11-year-old."
oh man, did you see that shit now?
You know what I mean? Like
Transgender, trans age.
What?
No, I didn't see that.
They got a
That's the
trans
thing.
age thing now.
Oh, see?
Yep, that's
They
for
open the
pedophiles.
door. They're
Yeah.
opening the door for some
Dog,
fucked up shit.
pedophilia is about to become legalized across the U.S.
I know they've been trying to do that. Down like low key, they've been trying to like make it like a legal thing.
Them people,
Yeah, they have.
the Weinsteins and all them, like Epstein. That's what they
Epsteins.
did, like the documentary about. Yeah, like
Weinstein was
The pussy grabber, right?
yeah, and the whole Me Too movement was with Weinstein because he was sexually assaulting not minors but women.
Yeah.
But Epstein, yeah, it was with the little girls.
piece of gay.
Right.
Yeah,
Man, that's
the
just crazy.
emails
That's just crazy.
and all the
That's
symbolism.
that's one thing I know. You know how there's things in life that you're like, I hope I don't get caught up in this. There's certain things I know I will never get caught up in.
I feel what you're saying. Likewise,
Yeah. And that's
like drug bust, guns,
Accident.
maybe a brawl.
Yeah,
I might
accident.
get caught up in that shit, but
Yeah.
I know
that wild ass shit.
Not
bro.
children,
No.
not
Dude,
children.
Do y'all think Michael Jackson did that
Nope.
shit? Because
I
I
don't.
don't think he did that.
I don't.
Nope.
I don't
Oh.
think.
Do y'all think OJ? Oh wait,
OJ did it? No.
what was you about to say, thing?
No, I was about to say I don't think Mike did it.
I think they
Yeah.
framed him.
I
He was
don't
about
think
to
Mike
buy
did it.
Marvel.
He was about to own Elvis.
And his catalog, the Beatles.
Beatles. He owned the Beatles.
So like,
And he was about to own like Graceland and everything.
Right. Why do you think they did this to Bill Cosby? You think they care about him doing that 20, 30
he was
years
signed
ago?
by what, ABC? I think
CBS.
CBS.
And he opened a college in Africa.
That's what I'm
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? So, but then it's like when you have somebody like Hugh Hefner, nobody talks about his shit.
Him and
Oh,
Brooke
yeah.
Shields. Look, I
Yeah.
found out how old she was
Yeah.
the very first time
Yeah.
she was featured in Playboy. He
She was
should have
like
been locked
12.
up.
She's like 12.
She was fucking 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was 11 years old.
Nobody talk about that shit. Nobody talk about how he had bitches fucking dogs.
Well, when Elvis married Priscilla, she was 14.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nobody gonna
So
talk
it's
about
okay
that
for
either.
them to do that
Yeah.
shit, but I mean it's not.
And then let
okay
R. Kelly
ever.
try it.
Look, that wasn't okay either. That bitch is
He
picking-
even did it legally and
First of
still
all-
got caught up.
R. Kelly got off the first time, and he didn't learn his fucking lesson.
He gonna get off this time too.
Y'all do realize though that when they were pushing that R. Kelly tape on the streets, that was technically child pornography.
Yeah,
That
I was
everybody,
selling.
Yes.
I was
that
selling.
Everybody watched it.
You was selling
I
child
was selling
porn.
the tape,
You was selling child pornography.
but I was in high school though, so it don't matter.
You was still selling child pornography.
Federal Bureau
I had 2
could have
VHSs.
took niggas down.
I'm showing my age, right? We used to take 2 VHSs and they had to put them back on top of each other. You had to play one and record the other.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep, that was me.
That was me.
$10. That was me.
You was distributing child porn.
Yep. In Parkdale High School.
Wow.
Right.
Right.
Do y'all think OJ did it?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
He sure didn't.
The glove did not
It
fit.
did not fit. They must have quit.
They must have acquitted.
I heard a theory that it was actually his son.
Yeah, I heard that
That
too.
he has a older son, and that was the person that killed Nicole and the other dude that night. And
think-
OJ just happened to
Walk
yeah.
in.
Oh my
like, had to
God.
cover the shit up.
This some goddamn murder scene. Oh, yeah, blood all over me. Fell in the blood. Picked up a
coulda
glove and shit.
But the glove real life didn't fit him.
It
Nope.
didn't.
They didn't find no fingerprints.
Nope.
That was a smooth murder. I'm not like saluting murder right now, but
But then certain murders ain't murder.
that's outing. Yeah, do y'all watch Snowfall?
I haven't been watching it. I need to stop playing and watch it.
He went to Snowfall.
No, I haven't seen it. I saw
I
one
do.
episode.
Cause some murders, you know.
Some murder, like the whole Alpo thing. Certain murders ain't.
No,
murders.
I feel like he just got spanked for
That
talking
was
to the wrong
different.
woman.
No, that nigga. He has so many people on his head.
Yeah, but New York is different, bro. They don't care. They don't
Shit,
care
yes, they
about
do.
snitches, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Frank Lucas came home, he was cool. Alpo came home, he was
Mm-hmm.
cool. Alpo got killed because he got in a confrontation
With
about
another
a woman.
female. Yeah,
He ain't get killed because of all the niggas he told on.
but you don't know that.
He got killed because of a woman, a confrontation.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't know that. So like, you know how they
That
say,
could have been the reason why they
right?
used.
That could have been sparked.
Oh, I
it.
see what y'all saying. I see what y'all saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I say with so many niggas on that nigga head, bruh.
It was niggas from here, especially.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one of them just started doing an interview with Vlad. His name Big Ears.
Yeah. I was watching it. Shout out to bro. If you want to type in, you feel me? Type in. I was
I
trying
know.
to talk to that nigga. What's his name? Fuck. What's the
Say, please
cuz
don't
How's
ask
it?
me for answers. 'Cause I know.
You talking about A Boogie?
Nah, he
We talking about from here.
yeah, he from here. He came home like probably like last year. He was doing hella interviews. Fuck. I forgot his name, but I tried to get him to come on this time. That nigga was talking some crazy money. I'm like, God
Yeah.
damn, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, because I heard that whole story like back years ago with him and Big Head Gary. Yeah, my uncle used to hang with them. He doing life right now. We doing triple life. He used to hang with Rayful, and you know how that whole thing went. Yeah, and he snitched on all of them dudes, bro.
Rayful did?
No, the
Alpo.
Alpo. He snitched on Rayful when he talked about all them people in DC. Rayful was one of them. He snitched on everybody, bro. I'm gonna give up some niggas in DC, but I'm good in Harlem. Remember that, then?
That's probably why they ain't kill him in Harlem.
Man,
But then
he ain't snitched on nobody in Harlem, but he fucked DC up.
he nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I heard.
He was the downfall of
A lot of shit. They say because of him is the reason why Baltimore don't like DC. Because of that coke shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit go back. Because remember, until the 80s, everything was cool. And then that coke and crack hit.
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, man. Well, not the cocaine, when the crack hit. That's when that shit changed.
Yeah, that free
Coke always
base.
been around.
Yeah, man. They need to legalize all drugs.
No.
Go to Oregon.
That would be a
You can
problem.
do that in Oregon. You can get crack out of
That would
store.
definitely be a
Do
problem.
y'all think how? Because I mean, I think it'll be better because it won't be so many people in jail.
No, it won't. It will still be people in jail.
Because they're going to be
For-
doing dumb
for minor
crackhead
drugs.
shit.
Bro, do y'all understand people do crack right now?
Yeah. You know how
Every
hard
drug that's out right now, people
Yeah,
do.
but it'll be more acceptable. Like,
you
So
know how
y'all
hard
think
it
it'll
is
be
for a
a worse
crackhead to
society?
get crack for one.
it's hard for them to get crack.
You think about it. If they ever have no money, for one, you have to be smart as fuck.
Go hustle up a
Right.
quick $5-10
Right.
every day.
You ever
maybe
see?
twice a day.
You never been outside of a grocery store and you see somebody trying to sell you an egg that they just bought out the grocery store for $2?
some bars of soap
I'm dead ass
out
serious.
of a pack.
No.
You know it's supposed to be in a pack, nigga. Why is that a single?
It say no single sale on that motherfucker, and they still trying to give it to you.
I'm telling you, man.
But they be the clutches. I ain't gonna hold you, man. You could
Get all the air fresheners for your car.
you can get a car.
Yeah.
You might not know where it came from, but you get a car off them niggas. Feel me?
But my first time
Like, I
going
got you,
to
nephew.
my first time going ever driving to Atlanta was in a crackhead's car. It was a rental rock. Yeah, ain't know about them. I didn't know. You know what a rental rock is?
No.
So if you do crack, right? What I do is I come to you and I give you 3 rocks and I take your car for the weekend.
Okay.
Hey,
a
I
rental
would've
rock.
done that, nigga. If I
rental
been
rock.
in a situation where I could have.
But dog, but I'm saying this, but I'm saying like that's what you could do. So like I didn't know. So they thought they was like, yeah, we about to get a rental. I'm like, bet, you drive that, we driving this, bet. Nigga, I get in that joint. I'm like, dog, this car don't feel right. Like ain't no registration in this bitch. No nothing. I drove all the way to Atlanta though. Parked it and drove all the way back. I wouldn't do it again.
Dangerous.
I believe the story. Remember I told you? It's about the story. You know what I'm saying? Remember when I told you I ran from the police the other day after I left the studio? Oh my God. It's the story.
On the foot?
He be
Nah, in the car. I was driving on 495, right?
Yeah.
And I was already going like 70. And I passed a state trooper and he threw his lights on. I was like, fuck. And I was already going 70.
ran.
Right?
from the
Might as
man
well.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He ain't about to hit $70 Let me
Nah,
speed up a
slap,
little
man. I
bit.
caught the
Oh
next
my
exit,
God.
bro. I caught the next exit on stand. What's that? St. Barnabas? I just kept moving.
That's what people be fucking up. Y'all see the lights and slow down.
No.
Yellow means speed up.
Oh, you
Yellow
see
mean
them
get there.
lights, be like, hold on, he might be on my ass. Let me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't follow their lead.
Yeah, don't listen to me.
Do
Don't
not
do as I say.
follow their
home.
lead.
Get home. That's what I tell you.
Yeah. I mean, but if you can stop, please stop. But if you can't stop,
If you can't stop, you can always stop.
always on.
Tell me if you can't stop.
That
Sir,
stop,
you can stop.
that stop gonna cost me a good few months plus court dates.
Well, you know, I drive safe and legal, so
I'm legal, but it be some past shit that I forget about.
yeah, man, that system crazy.
Stop
I
it.
ain't gonna-
Somebody keep
Stop the
coming
tape. Stop the
bring
tape.
up the past.
Stop recording.
Yeah, it be
Nah,
always
they
some
will
past
throw
shit.
something at you from like 1998 and shit.
I went to go buy a shotgun out the Dallas Expo, and I almost got locked up because I had a ticket from DC from like 2010 for a driving violation.
They almost lock you up for
Yes,
2010,
That's
2010.
so
about
petty,
12
man.
years ago.
That's so
Dude,
fucking petty.
they pulled me to the side. All these feds came around. Like, what the fuck going on? They was like, yeah, your shit got sent to discovery. Like, discovery? What the hell is that? Right? That means they're discovering your shit. That's what that is. They told me to go to this back room. Nigga, I'm back there, John. All these feds come. They're like, yeah, you ain't got no warrants, so we ain't gonna lock you up. But you can't buy the gun. I was like, what? They took my money. And then the story, I'm telling you, it's all about the story.
I'd have been heated.
I was.
Fucking money.
They took my money, and then if they want, they can give it back if they want to give it back. And
They
then
didn't want to.
no, they give you like they give you the money after they take their restock fee.
The fuck are you restocking?
Right? You never took the gun.
What?
Right? That shit. They took half my money. But Maryland and Virginia, Maryland has
Pay
the
your
worst gun
tickets,
laws.
people. Pay your tickets.
Please.
Just do the
I
right
just
thing.
got a
Right.
ticket,
Do the
too.
right
I'm about to
thing.
pay that
Check and see if you
motherfucker.
got warrants, because you
Right.
might accidentally have a warrant you don't know
Yeah, you
about.
better check them shits before you ever buy a gun. But the thing is,
Especially if you're going.
Maryland got the worst laws. Cause like whenever I leave Maryland, I could take my guns
Nigga,
anywhere.
you can go to Kentucky and hold a chopper walking down
Nigga,
the street.
I went to look the gun I tried to bought that by there. I went to Nashville and bought the same. I bought a better one for $500. They wanted $15 for this, for the one I first bought.
VA?
Yeah. And
Don't buy your
that
guns
gun
from VA people.
Now some VA, some of the gun shows out that zone, they
expensive.
clutch.
And they got some shit.
Clutch.
They had that. They had a gun with wheels on it. I ain't never seen that.
It was a
It
fully
looked like a
automatic.
wheelbarrow.
cannon?
Yes, it looked like a wheelbarrow, but it was a gun.
That's a fucking
That's
wheels,
that
cannon.
wartime shit.
I'm about to say, what is
Man.
you shooting with that? Like,
Yeah, it was holding 50s.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And you send that joint over to Ukraine.
man,
Oh,
that's fucked up out
that's a
there.
great segue. How do y'all feel about this Ukraine situation?
That's fucked up.
I try to stay away from watching the news. I really do.
Yeah, it's so depressing.
Yeah, it
I
is very
don't.
depressing.
Yeah.
I don't try to watch any of that stuff.
But then I also
Can't even smoke weed and watch the news.
shit.
at the
Yeah,
same
you
time.
can.
I get this like
Okay,
all
you
all
can, 'cause
the.
you will actually see the news in a different light.
A
if you
different
did
way.
that.
That's the reason why my views are different. Like, I don't want to sound like. All right, so what if there is a narrative to this shit that we don't see?
There's
It
always a
always
narrative
is.
to this
It
shit. That's the whole
always
point.
is.
Right, but then you got to think who controls the media, right?
Donald Trump.
No,
Yeah.
well,
not
America.
him.
Well, who's controlling the media? The people that's controlling the media are controlling the narrative,
Yeah.
right?
The elite.
Right. So what if there's a situation behind this shit where Putin is like, I'm tired of y'all fucking with me, right? Because they're not showing us fuck with them. They only show him fuck with us.
Right.
So he's like, I'm tired of y'all fucking with me. That's what happened with 9/11. Remember, we kept. If I walk past your house every day and threw a rock at it every single day, and then you found out where I lived at, what you gonna throw at it? You know what I'm
A
saying?
boulder.
You know, something bigger, right?
Yeah.
So 9/11, we've been over there bombing they shit for centuries, forever, and they like fuck that. Take 2 planes, send that bitch to New York. You know what I'm saying? Tell them we ain't playing. And what if that's the narrative?
9/11 didn't come from them; it came from us.
Of course, I know that, but I'm just saying we kept fucking with them. That's how it all started.
No. 9/11 came from strictly us. It had nothing to do with us fucking with them.
Kanye said George Bush doesn't like black people. Hey, who was next to him? The nigga said, who the fuck was next to him?
Who
His
was
look
standing next to him when he
crazy.
Bush was
that.
a funny president. I thought Bush was going to be the funniest till Trump came.
No,
Yeah, Bush
he
was
held it
retarded,
down
huh?
though. He held it down for a good minute. Cause
Oh, I don't know if I
something
can
wrong
say
with
that
man.
word.
He did
Bush
coke.
was slow.
He did coke.
He was
Oh.
You think so?
I know so. It makes sense now when you think about it. He did coke. Even did it
You
in
ain't
high
see the movie
college and all
W?
that shit. Yeah.
But have y'all seen how all the presidents are related in some way, shape, or form?
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
connected in
From George
bloodline,
Washington
Mhm.
on.
all the way
All
to
the way
Obama.
Yeah.
Yep. You know they're a part of the elite.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
So
like
they're
a
connected.
bloodline.
Like,
It's a
It's
bloodline.
supposed to
England.
1%.
Yeah. They try to make it seem like it's not a monarchy, but
Oh,
all the
that
time
shit.
it is.
Damn, so Trump is related to Obama.
They're
To a
all
degree.
related. Every last one of them are related.
You know that whole thing about Trump's father? Did you watch that? How
A
Trump-
gangster nigga?
Yeah.
He's a gangster.
Yeah. You seen that?
No,
I haven't.
Him
If you
and
can't look into it.
I saw
Mayor
the documentary about
father,
Trump, but
they
I didn't see
got,
anything about
like-
his father.
His father
They
was
used to be,
best
like,
friends with Duke
feuding
with
and
Duke with
shit.
Dave Duke.
Nah, they just
Oh.
on the same.
You know what that
gang-
is?
they
Yeah.
was
The
on some
clan?
gangster shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're
Well,
best
because
friends.
because Trump's grandfather was in the KKK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Now, so look, we talking about that, right? Putin, if you go into his backstory, his granddad was under, what's the dude? Sultan? What's the dude? The dude that killed way more Jews than anybody has ever known.
Hitler?
Slain. He killed way more than Hitler. He killed like three. His name is Stalin.
Stalin. Yeah.
His granddad was under Stalin. That was his cook. He was the cook for Stalin. And now Putin is doing the exact thing that Stalin did.
Oh.
Remember
Y'all
how
know who Charlemagne is? Not the
Charlemagne
the great the
not
god.
the god, but like the
Nuh-uh.
actual dude Charlemagne.
Mm-mm.
No,
Look him
I
up.
remember.
Yeah.
He on some
Okay.
he on some Hitler,
Yeah.
Stalin shit.
Hitler was the greatest
That's
mind
why-
that ever touched the face of this planet,
He
bro.
he was a interesting, intelligent, crazy
Very.
motherfucker.
And he saw some shit in Antarctica that fucked him up. And he was like, I'm killing all these Jews.
The
telling
pretend Jews is what he called them.
Yeah, he called him.
They weren't the real Jews.
Mhm. Right. He said, I'm killing all them motherfuckers.
They were
Yeah.
Jews by religion, not by
By what they nationality.
Yeah.
Right. That's so. But you know, this is the first time we've ever seen in modern time whites fighting whites.
That is true.
It's like because remember last time it was Asians.
Yeah.
Before that, what was that? Vietnamese.
Viet Cong.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now it's yeah. And before that, it was what, Turkey? That's how World War. Or how did World War start?
I know Russia was
World
mixed up
War
in
One?
everything.
Mhm.
Germany. No.
That was two. Then it was the Cold War.
It was Japan.
World War One was Russia.
Russia, the Soviets.
Mother Russia.
Yeah, they've been
And the
feuding
Soviet
with
Union.
No,
Russia
World War
for a
II was the
minute.
Soviets. World War One was something else.
Was Japan?
World War Two.
Wasn't
the
that Pearl
Soviets
Harbor?
was on our
Yeah, that was
side.
Pearl
that
Harbor. That
was
was
two.
two.
That was Pearl Harbor.
That was two.
Yeah, that
It was
was
Hitler. Hitler was
Japanese.
Hitler was two. So who was number one?
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Wasn't World War One
I believe it was
the Japan?
The shot
No,
her.
no, that
was
was two.
That was two. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was two. That was for Hiroshima.
I don't know.
I didn't pay attention to
graduated
that.
a long time ago. I ain't
Man,
been in school
yeah.
The
so
First
long.
World War niggas was like, man, that shit. Fuck.
Nobody talk about it. The War of 1919, whatever they call it, 1911, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be a 3.
It started already.
It's brewing now.
It's been brewing.
No, they actually threw the first lick now. First it was like, man, fuck y'all, and the tension was rising. But now a nigga threw a chair. It's over now.
I remember when a motherfucker threw the shoe at George W.
And he ducked it.
No, you know shit is serious when Switzerland gets involved. Switzerland has sided with Ukraine, and Switzerland is neutral. Has always been neutral.
Yeah,
has made that very clear. But now they're like,
that's because they hit that hospital.
Oh yeah,
they fucked that.
Yeah, they don't play with the children's hospital. Damn.
Dog, Putin does not care, bro. That nigga does not care at all. He's like, that's mine. He's like, you know how like you see the movies when the dude's a pimp and then they got the bottom bitch and then she try to leave him and then she get a new nigga, right? And then the pimp nigga come along. He's like, nah, that's my bitch.
But this is the same shit we saw with Saddam Hussein. Remember when he was killing all those kids in the hospitals?
Oh yeah, all occurred.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? A lot of people look at Saddam as a god.
He was a dictator.
Yeah. And he did a lot for the country, but just was fucked up how he did it. Just like what you call it? What's the coke dude?
Judas?
Nah, from Mexico.
Pablo Escobar?
Chapo.
Oh.
Pablo.
Even Pablo. All of them dudes.
Oh.
Yeah.
But he blew up a fucking plane. That's what he fucked up. Pablo Escobar fucked up by blowing up a plane with innocent niggas. And his target wasn't even on the goddamn plane.
Right. That's what did it.
That's what took it down. And he was going to war with the government. Like literally, like they were shooting it out.
Mexico different, man.
Yeah. Nah, that was Colombia now. El Chapo, I feel like he got like run that shit. I feel like he's the president of the underground president of Mexico.
Yeah, still. So I was talking to Black earlier. He was talking about how Dolph got assassinated. I was like, dude, that nigga was he was like he got assassinated because he felt like it was too much power that he had and that he was going to take over Memphis.
You say Dolph?
Dolph.
Who?
But in a sense, he owned a lot of land. So he could have built his own little city. But I don't think that he was onto the point of no assassination. That was just some nigga shit.
So I was looking into that shit. So he signed one of his man's killers. And that perpetuated a bunch of what happened. That's another story.
So it was hatred from within the inside?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't classify it as hate. That's like, all right, so me and you cool. And something happens to you. And I go sign the person that did something to you.
Right.
So it's not hate if somebody
I mean, it's still hatred. It's not like I'm hating on you.
Oh, I feel what you're saying.
But,
Okay,
I hate the fact that you did this shit.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So it did boil up in hate.
Right.
He shouldn't. I don't think he should have been there. Like,
fuck them cookies.
Yeah, fuck them goddamn cookies, nigga. You are a millionaire. Send somebody to get them goddamn cookies.
And then But then people feel like they home. Yeah, that goes.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was gonna happen. I feel like whenever you gonna go, you gonna go. It don't matter if you on the fucking.
That's why I say, why duck it?
Yeah. But rest in peace to Dolph.
All right.
Did y'all listen to Dolph?
No.
Yeah, a little bit.
I listened to him more after he passed, but that wasn't by choice though. That wasn't by choice. It was. So I listened to Pandora, and that's what plays now. I'm old school, right? I got old apps.
No, it's okay. I don't listen to Pandora much anymore, but I used to.
Yeah.
You need a nice little cleaning playlist. It's continuous.
You
don't really have to worry too much. Like the music is good.
Right.
It's pretty good.
I just hate commercials.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
That throw your whole vibe off. You be at the car wash cranking some shit, then all of a sudden out of nowhere, period commercial come on.
What?
That never happened to you? Only me,
I
huh?
was slow to hearing what you said.
Not the fucking period commercial.
I was just.
Yeah, them be the worst commercials too. They come at the wrong times.
And they're so inaccurate.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody that fucking happy on their period. I be about ready to tear a nigga neck
They got
up.
the bitch on there dancing around and
In
singing.
all white.
Smiling hard as shit.
Yeah, wearing all white. I'm sitting there about to eat some spaghetti, and then this shit comes on.
Wow.
Like, no, thank
How was
you.
your flow this month? Like, what the hell? I think them commercials should be banned.
What?
Yes, I think they should
They
ban
need to
all.
be reformed. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say ban them,
Yeah.
but reform. Make them a little bit more realistic. Cause nah.
So put them with a picture with a picture of my doll next to him, and some chocolate.
No.
And what you eat when you be on your period?
Chocolate.
There you go. Some
I
chocolate.
like Chinese food when I'm on my period.
What the fuck?
Right, man.
I swear to God, I was
I'm
not
a real big
expecting her
fan
to
of
be
chocolate
like,
during that time.
yeah, I just like Chinese food.
I
when
can.
I'm
You
home.
buy me chocolate. I can eat a whole bag of chocolate. Like
You know what I got my daughter for Valentine's Day this year? I got her a box of chocolate and some pads.
Oh, look at you. That's so endearing.
Oh my
Why
God,
do
no!
you pass?
She was. I'm the embarrassing dad.
for Valentine's Day.
I'm that dad. I'm embarrassing.
I
Yeah.
emptied the whole box. All
She was
over
like,
your
"Oh
car.
my God, you did not!" And she was on the phone with her friends and everything.
What kind of pads
You're
did you
not
get her?
right.
I got her the good Jones with the wings.
The wings.
The
He
wings.
said no motherfucking expense.
Man,
Let me,
what?
my baby get the,
The
best
wings.
pad.
Right.
They make sure they long.
They say radiant on the side of it. You damn right.
They smell good too. They say these are violet meadows.
Smell like a field of flowers out here.
Man, when the doctor told me it was a girl, oh my God, I knew it. I knew it was coming. I just knew it.
Been preparing for her whole life.
It's not that I'm prepared for that. That's the dudes. I think she gonna come home with a nigga look like me.
Is that a fear or?
Yes. I know me.
Mo.
I'm telling you, she gonna come home with a, hey dad, this is so and so. He probably gonna have the same name and everything. Telling
I'm
you.
all right. I feel
You
like
think Bella gonna bring like?
she bring a me. It depends on
What version of me, right? Yeah,
like
right.
what version of me are we bringing? Because modern day me,
That's cool. I could dig with it. He
come
smoked.
on,
But he
son.
gonna be a young version. So if he's used, then it'll more than likely be the younger version of you.
I'm gonna take him to the gun range, right?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna hit the shit out the target, all headshots. I'm gonna be like, yeah, young man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just take it to him like that. Like, yeah, man, I've been shooting for years. That's bad. I'm gonna put his
I'm
initials
glad
in
I
the
don't have no
top.
damn daughters, yeah.
Man.
God.
Yeah, you're lucky. You dodged the
Am
bullet.
I?
Yeah.
Am
Nah,
I?
I don't know, cause my son, he cool. My son acts just like me, so he just likes video games. But my daughter, she's both of them, they different. I embarrassed the fuck out of them. I got embarrassed. I come into the school in pajamas, and
I'm
be
just
yelling
gonna
out.
make a
My
protest
daughter
for
yelling out
them.
names and
Please
everything.
It's gonna be a protest.
Yeah, I was about to
for
say,
I'm
them.
telling
bro,
you,
this-
my daughter makes me now drop her off. I will, like kind of further from the school, cause every time she gets out, I'd be like, "I love you." I'd be blowing on, "I miss you."
That's all right, though.
Getting on her last
Yeah,
nerve.
goddamn right.
You got that baby making you drop her off up the block though.
Yep.
Just pull over right here, Dad. Get out.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Dad life.
Oh yeah, no timer.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
don't be long, but
That's cool, cause I gotta get to a session anyway.
yeah. So it was definitely a
That's
pleasure
dope. I
having
like
y'all
that.
here. You know what I'm saying?
That's a nice
Anything
photo
y'all
shoot.
want to tell the people? Oh, how do they book you, sir? If they would like to. I know you don't like pressing, but do you have your own like
Call
setup?
me. That's all I could tell you.
You
Call
got
me.
your own like studio setup?
Mhm.
All right.
Call me.
He worked with different guys from shit, Flock, Trail,
Yeah.
fuck, a lot of niggas. He ain't really named nobody when I
A
say
lot,
name
bruh.
niggas, but like he got like a nice little.
Only reason I don't want to name is because if I start naming, it's like I forgot somebody.
I'm like, why you ain't
It's like
say
a-
my name,
A
bro?
poo poo platter,
Right. And then it's like,
a sampler.
A charcuterie board.
Okay. Yes, that.
yeah, but it's dope.
All right. And if people want to tune into your music or they want to tune into y'all's early morning sessions, how do they lock in with you?
You mean the radio show? What is that? What you're talking about?
Well, yes, the
Okay.
radio show as well as your music.
Oh, okay. You can follow me on social media at Sherell Rowe Show. You can follow at 101 Jams with a Z, or follow at Joe Ice in the morning to tune into the radio show. And I think that's about it. And like you can Google me, Google me. I'm Googleable.
Yeah. Wait till y'all see this new shit she got coming out though, bruh. This shit is
Fire.
I've been listening to it every day.
Every day. I
Yeah.
haven't heard it, but I can vibe with it already.
It's some real light skin shit. No, I'm joking.
Oh, wow.
God.
Oh wow.
Cut his mic off.
I always got to deal with the light skin jokes.
But this shit is nice though.
Smack 909, it's the Smack Podcast. TL the Esse, Miss Deen, Miss Sherell Rowe. Boone The Engineer.
You already know.
We in here, we gone. Gang members.